Investigating.
And welcome back to the Thunder Rooster podcast. My name is Ron.
I'm Paul.
And I say welcome back, but if you're a new listener, welcome.
How's it going? Glad you could join us.
Thank you for checking us out. Definitely just want to throw this out there. Rate, like, and subscribe to our channel. It'll help us out tremendously. Give us a review on Apple Podcasts. Leave anything you'd like on there. Just need some words typed up. The algorithms and whatnot. You know, I'm getting to be an old fart.
Analytics.
Starting to not really know what's going on anymore.
That's concerning.
It's all setting in, Pa.
It's concerning. You got time.
Yeah, today's a little special. We don't really have a plan for this episode. We decided we were just going, well, our plan was to just have a free-for-all. So today, me and Paul's just going to talk about random shit. And hopefully, if we laugh, we get some laughs out of it, you know?
This will be fun.
I just want to take a moment to just shed some appreciation on this lovely piece of artwork we have here. What a great fucking movie. That wasn't a joke, but yeah, it's funny. I mean, Dumb and Dumber was one of those movies I watched as a kid. I died laughing when I was a kid.
Yep.
I watched it later on in life.
Mm-hmm.
Died laughing because I understood a lot more things. Got all the innuendos and meanings of things.
There's some shrimp on the bobby.
Yeah. It was kind of funny, though. It was like, something I didn't catch when I was a little kid when I watched it was the part where Jim Carrey character was leaving the bar and he sees the we landed on the moon thing above there and
yeah.
He was like, no way, we made it to the moon. Like it had just happened. And I caught that as an adult and I lost my shit. It's like, how did I not know that? Like, it was crazy.
It is a funny movie.
Did you watch the
Dumber and Dumber?
Yeah. What do they call it?
I thought it was Dumber and Dumber. No?
Dumber and Dumber-er?
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. I did. You know what?
It had some great laughs in it.
My favorite part of that movie, I'm sure you can attest to this, is a very famous comedian. You guys might know him from Full House. Mr. Bob Saget.
Was that on that one?
That's in that one. Yeah. He plays the
No, you're talking about the prequel. I'm talking about Jim Carrey.
Sorry.
Actual,
I'm sorry.
Sequel.
Yeah, I did see the sequel. It was good. The prequel,
Dumb and Dumber-er, yeah. Lloyd and Harry's, yeah, okay.
You can talk.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Bob Saget was in the prequel.
There's shit everywhere.
He plays the father of the daughter who's involved with one of these guys, and
it was Harry. Didn't he like have a candy bar or something? He put in
Hershey
his back
bar.
part? Yeah, Hershey bar.
And then he leaned up against like the heating vent.
Yeah,
and it just oozed.
Yeah, and
there's shit everywhere.
He's trying to get it off his hands. He's rubbing on a towel on the wall, just trying to get it up. Yeah, it was awesome. But yeah, the sequel, it had a lot of funny laughs in it, that's for sure. But it definitely, obviously it wasn't going to live up to the first one. I mean, those kind of things rarely do.
I agree. I'd prefer that a writer or director put out something new. To be honest with you, I'd rather see something new and fresh than.
But at the same time, I
still appreciate
love the fact that they did another movie.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
No.
Because, I mean, the actor who played Harry, what was his name?
Jeff Daniels?
Jeff Daniels, yeah. You don't see him in a lot of funny stuff anymore.
And here's a side note. You know what character he played in Speed? Harry.
Oh, really?
He's like the Keanu Reeves, you little prick.
You
They shoot you in the
prick.
fucking leg and they give you a fucking medal. Fucking prick.
Yeah,
Love Jeff Daniels.
This dude's hilarious.
Jeff
man.
Daniels is a humanitarian. He's a great, great person.
And he straight up left Hollywood to focus on his family. I mean, he
Josh
cashed in.
Josh Hartnett did the same thing too. He left Hollywood.
Yeah.
And he came back in a movie. I forget what it is. I saw a preview.
Yeah, I did see him in something too.
Right.
But
Love Jeff Daniels.
Jeff Daniels, man. He's done some great stuff.
I mean, he's from Michigan. When I lived out in Michigan, when I had my career in television, there were so many PSAs and so many things that he helped with that state. Like, he really does put a lot of time and effort in his community, which I'm very impressed with. Some people don't do that.
There is a movie he did that was kind of based in the whole Michigan area type thing.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Escanaba in the Moonlight.
Escanaba
in the Moonlight. Okay. This movie came out
seen it,
2001.
Okay.
And it's mainly about he's never bagged a deer. And they always go out and go to this cabin in the woods and they go hunting and whatnot. So I guess the synopsis of this movie is like a macho man and a family on the eve of deer hunting season must deal with the oldest son's curse of never having bagged a buck. And let me tell you, I watched this movie alone just because I saw Jeff Daniels' name on it and his face on the cover of this DVD. And oh my God. It's not the greatest movie ever, but I will say it is definitely worth a watch because it has some really funny parts on it. We're talking like a little bit of UFO stuff, and it goes into a little paranormal stuff.
Really?
Yeah, it's funny.
I would just assume he was going out there shooting a buck.
Oh, man. I'm going to pull up a little segment here, and let's see if I can find it. Thankfully, I bought a wireless keyboard and mouse now, so I am living in the 21st
We're moving
century.
up in the world.
Right.
Hey, so if you have it, while you're looking for that,
Yeah, go for it.
if you have HBO Go, I just want to surprise you that Jackie Brown is now posted.
Ooh.
Because I know you haven't seen that.
Jackie Brown's on or it was on Netflix. It's probably not anymore.
Really? Not gonna lie, like I looked at a bunch of the new movies. Well, I'm sorry, new releases that came through to HBO. I'm such a loser. Varsity Blues, man. True story. I got
Bob.
so some of when I went to college, a couple of my roommates actually made fun of me because I told them I actually saw that movie in the theaters 4 times my senior year of high school. Because my friends from baseball, we were so jacked up every time wanting to watch that movie.
Oh yeah, dude, that came out right when I started playing football, so all of us were jazzed.
You got a
up
problem with me?
What was it? Tweeter on there. Like, oh boy, she looked like she fell off. I'm gonna suck your dick tree and hit every branch on the way down. I'm gonna fuck you, pig.
I don't want your life.
I don't want.
Throw it here. Throw it here.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I love little films like that. It gets me going.
Old films, or just
just
slapstick.
Like the thing of it is like newer movies nowadays. Like I don't know. I can say like the movies we had like in the 80s and 90s and stuff, and even some of the earlier 2000s stuff. It showed rawness, in the movies. Like it felt more real. Whereas all the movies that come out nowadays, everything's so polished and clean.
Because
everything's
of how much
so
technology
nice. No. I'm not talking about quality. I'm talking about set space. Like,
oh yeah.
Like, anytime you watch, say, a rom-com, for example.
Okay.
They're always in some kind of high rise. Everything's like new, modern, and chic, and words. But like it's
my boy just said chic. That's
yeah,
weird.
Exactly. Like I'm just
don't ever say that again.
I'm just throwing shit at
Don't
the
ever
wall,
say that
hoping
again.
Something sticks. But
don't say that.
It was one of those things where like everything just seemed too perfect, and none of it seemed like it didn't seem real. To be honest with you, and I know it's a movie, it's not real, but I mean, like, I'm saying in
yes,
like the 90s,
movies aren't real.
In the 90s, you had at least some grit to it, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And I just feel like that's kind of lost nowadays just because of everything being so perfect. And I mean, you get on social media and turn around, everybody's playing up their highlight reel. And
oh, yeah.
So I guess they're
far.
trying to like replicate that in the movie form. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. But.
Yeah, where were you? Where are you going with that, Ron?
I don't know. So, Paul, what are some stuff you want to do with this podcast?
Well, one thing
I just figure it would be nice for the for our audience. You know, for
I think at one point, and I've mentioned this a couple times in the past, but I think it would only be fitting. I think we need to write a theme song for the show.
Yeah.
Or if that's not that, we need to provide a couple covers. I think we need to show our viewers and listeners that maybe we could put something up together.
Yeah.
We did our guitar special one time, and I wanted to collaborate with you in the longest time.
Yeah, I've been putting that off for what? No, I'm just
kidding. Putting it off? Let me just tell you, people, if you could see in here, you don't know. The man has a lot of guitars. I haven't seen the guitar in a while. It's collecting dust.
It's in the closet, not collecting dust. That's why
it's collecting dust. And truthfully, it's like, I want my boy to still kind of get the music bug going.
Yeah, it was almost deliberate in a sense, but at the same time, it's starting to get to the point where it's been so long now, it's not on purpose anymore. It's just I haven't got to it. And it's mainly just because, you know, all the stuff for the podcast and stuff.
Of course.
It gets away from me.
I know.
But the last time this happened, I ended up writing almost an entire solo album in my head.
Well,
let's put that down. So
you don't need to necessarily write another album. Let's just collaborate.
Oh, for sure. We've been talking about doing that forever now.
Mm-hmm.
What's the song we're gonna do? I think it's obviously the first one we're doing together is a Metallica.
We don't have to. I just thought that,
I think that's
since
great.
we both are very familiar with that.
Here's the thing: I want to do at least know the two to start out with. I want to do a Metallica cover.
Sure.
Probably Wherever I May Roam.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
And then I would like to
I'll get on board with
a Stone Sour song.
I did not expect that.
Yeah. I think we could do a Stone Sour song.
Okay.
Probably one off their first album.
Fine with me.
Yeah.
That is not what I thought you were going to say.
Really?
I seriously thought you were going to say Slipknot.
Yeah. Nope.
You don't think I can hang with you?
No.
You know what? First off, fuck you. No, I'm kidding. I played on and off for about 20 years, and if I put my mind to it, I'm going to get it.
Yeah. I don't have a problem doing anything like that. It's just, I don't know. I just wanted to do something different. I think Metallica, I've never even tried to cover a Metallica song before. Obviously, I've done it playing like drums and stuff.
Yeah, but it was
cover bands,
but it's like, the reason I maybe chose that idea is because that's your favorite of theirs. Yeah. And I figure that's one of the ones I can play.
Have you've heard Inhale by Stone Sour, right?
Yes.
I think that would be an awesome one to cover. Because I know I could probably sing that one pretty well. Paul's got a voice. That's something I found out within the past couple months, and it's not bad.
He's not bad either.
Obviously, every one of you hears his angelic voice every time he gets on the podcast. He's got that
voice for radio.
Yeah,
I've been told that before.
You probably get told that all the time.
It's the bass.
I don't have a voice for anything. It's amazing that I'm even a functioning.
You don't have a voice for anything. Our show is your voice, my friend.
I'm sure there's several people that listen to this episode and be like, "Who's this fucking guy? He's podcasting." All right, everybody, I'm gonna start a podcast. If this idiot can do it, so can I.
Well, truth of the matter, and I'm just gonna be honest. There are a lot of really bad podcasts out there, and there's a lot of bad YouTube channels, but people come back.
Yeah.
But again, what's bad to one person is not to the other. Yeah. You find a niche, you find a common ground, and then boom.
Yeah. That's the thing of it is like there is literally an audience for everything.
Because look at the fact that, we look at our, we obviously check, our progress here, and it's like we look at our top 3 videos.
Surprising as hell, that's for sure.
We're we're getting close to 1,000 on the Lady Gaga Lena Morgana. I mean,
never thought that was going to happen.
You never thought Snoop Dogg would blow up.
No, that was funny.
Snoop. I mean,
it's not that I didn't think Snoop had the power of it. It's just the thing.
You just didn't think that was a memorable moment. And I said, look,
no, it was a memorable moment. My thing of it is like, I didn't think anybody would pay any attention to us posting anything. That was the thing. I didn't because you don't have any idea when you put out stuff if anybody's even going to want to hear it, right.
Yeah.
So it always kind of takes me by surprise. Like anytime we get a new subscriber, I'm just like, oh, wow. We have enough people to fill up a little town hall now. And it's weird.
Let's double it. I know.
And the crazier thing about that is like 96% of the people that watch our videos are not subscribed. That's the crazy thing about it. The thing of it is like, it's not quite getting subscribed. So if you're listening to this right now or watching, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
The one that keeps clicking our videos. We really appreciate it, but just subscribe.
Yeah.
We'd love to communicate with you. Seriously.
But yeah, if people keep coming and watching our videos, our subscribers are still going slow, which I'm okay with.
Right,
you don't have to have a lot of
Rome wasn't built in a day, friend.
But it's just amazing seeing like, if you look at like the watch hours on YouTube, and the total of how many watch hours have been spent just on our, few episodes that we have up on YouTube right now, and I say few, it's like
over 30.
Yeah, it's over 30.
That's great, but I mean,
they're over 30 episodes. Right. There's like, I think we have close to 100 videos on YouTube right now. Isn't that crazy?
It's fucking awesome.
I saw that the other day.
That is awesome.
Are you shitting me?
That's awesome. It's awesome.
And we haven't even been doing this for a full year yet.
No.
Mm-mm. I mean, me and Paul, when we started this, we started with, oh shit. Our fucking camera's going out. We'll be right back.
See you later.
All right. So what I was saying was, before Booster kicked us off there. No, we lost track of time.
Yeah.
Eventually, we're getting this fixed. So, it takes time and patience. We got to save up the funds, buy some merch if you'd like to help out and contribute. But yeah, what I was saying was when we started out doing this, I think we kind of had we had floated around the idea several months before we actually did anything about it. And, once we finally got things in motion, we waited until we had 5 episodes actually in the bag before we even decided to get a website or try to find out any way of hosting, all that jazz. So I think it was probably in September, October, maybe I think it was August or September.
August.
Yeah, August when we first put out something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we put 5 episodes in the bag before we even were like, okay, we're officially doing this. So
let's go.
We had some stuff to work out, some kinks to iron out there, but I mean,
still working them out.
Yeah, still to this day, obviously, we keep rolling with the punches. We run into camera issues, or there was an episode not long ago where I forgot to hit the record button on our audio.
Way to go.
So
way to go.
Thankfully, the audio and the camera wasn't too bad, and I was able to EQ it in a certain way where it didn't sound like trash, but
sure.
That's how we do it here. We're doing this for fun. We love doing this. So, you find that way of kind of problem solving and just kind of doing the best you can with it. Not professionals by any means, but I'm hoping that one day we can make this a full-time gig, because I would love to have my full undivided attention on this. I think I could make this like 10 times better if I was able to do nothing but this. But I've been really enjoying our Rooster Travels. I'm glad we got that off the ground. There's a lot of things that I'd like to do that Paul's never done before, and so he's a little hesitant at first when you give him a little nudge, and I did that the first time, and he pointed a gun at me a couple times. So,
bruh.
Woo! Bruh.
Yosemite Sam. Yeah. We got to go back again.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. We could see the before and the after.
Yeah, we're definitely, next time we go, we should get those targets that are
let me ask you
painted ones, so when you actually hit it, it chips off a little bit of the paper.
Kind of a stupid question. Please don't make fun of me on this. So obviously when we were in our lanes, and obviously you can adjust the target.
Yeah.
Could we put it a little closer next time? No. Why not? Where was that at? 12 feet?
At 15 feet.
That was 15 feet?
Yeah.
What about just like, little 5-6 feet?
All right. We'll do it at like...
Freak yourself. Wow.
I'll do just 10 and let you go and get comfortable with it.
Well, obviously, because in theory, like we said, I was nervous at obviously the beginning. I mean, who wouldn't be? Yeah. But, after like, a couple mags, it was like, yeah, I was concerned. I mean, the disclaimer I had to sign, like everyone else who goes there, I was really concerned about just getting kicked out. I didn't want to get kicked out.
Yeah.
It was close.
That was my reactions too. It wasn't the fact that I was scared that Paul was going to shoot me. I knew he knew better than that. And I didn't think he was going to react in a way to pull the trigger. The thing of it was, I was more nervous about getting kicked out because we had a little babysitter sitting in the stall with us there, which I'm not used to at all. Most of the gun ranges I went to, say in Oklahoma, they're like, all right, here's your lane. Don't kill yourself.
Sign and goodbye.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
But
incredible facility. I mean, it was just
a good place.
Just absolutely just.
Now, when we said it was Paul's first time, it was Paul's first time. He'd never shot a gun. He bought this gun before he'd ever shot a gun before. Now, he didn't just do that to do it. I told him he should get one because every American should have one.
It's our right, guys.
I mean, of course, if you lose that right by doing something stupid,
yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, you deserve it.
But
yeah, you popped my cherry.
Yeah, sure did, and I'm glad. I will cherish that memory.
Same here.
Forever.
Same here.
And we have it documented forever. It's a good time.
It was a very good time.
Helltown, that was great.
That was fun. Just unfortunate that
I thought it was a fortunate thing because you do see that at the very most, what they did was they did follow through in a certain way because it is beautiful out there. It's a great place to go hiking, biking, camping, whatever.
No, that part was all great. Again, that documentary, and I had said that before, like they did a countdown to Halloween and literally was every day. Like I was just like, they go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, all the way down to the night. But obviously, once we debunked this, I was like, that's it really upset me.
Yeah.
Because, not trying to be gullible, but at times I can be, but that was one of them. But I kind of figured that they were credible when they were putting this together. I didn't expect that they would make a whole fake everything with this.
Yeah. And we're about to do one over Dice Road. And that is, if you've not heard of that, it's actually a supposed cursed section of a road. Well, it's actually the full road. It's like 13 miles long, believe it or not. But there's some quite interesting records of stuff going on there. So we're going to go check it out. After that, we're going to dive into the Mansfield Reformatory, a place that Paul's actually been inside. I've been there, but it was the beginning of
we got to go back. We got to go back.
Gated up, so yeah.
Yeah, we got to go. Maybe by the time we do go, maybe restrictions will be, they're easing up a little bit. Maybe they will be by that time, maybe the summer.
For sure. I know they're offering the whole like the ghost I don't want to say ghost hunting thing.
And they're having that massive concert there.
Oh,
that we tried to get tickets for, and it was
my
sold
wife
out within
finally
minutes.
approved me to buy VIP tickets to this concert, which is Mudvayne's first ever return back, and I love Mudvayne so hard. And I was approved to spend the outrageous amount of money to get a VIP ticket and go to this. And I was like, after I had picked myself off the ground from fainting, basically, what? You're going to let me do this? What?
Mm-hmm.
I went to go buy the ticket and they were sold out within this wasn't even a full 24
And that's
hours.
what happened to that show that's in Columbus that they would have.
Yeah.
You know, the festival thing. It just sucked.
Yeah. That's all right.
Trying to see Hailstorm, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, before we jump into our 3 shots at funny, Paul, is there any place that we haven't discussed about going to that you would like to visit?
Not at the moment, but I will draft a couple things up.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a little investigating.
I know this is a big swing for the fence, but hopefully, you know, once we get some more support behind us, you know, you guys are doing great as it is. Just keep doing what you're doing. And once we get more like you, you know, I want us to be able to go like far places. Like we had an episode where we discussed one of America's most haunted, and we discussed the hotel suite that Elvis used to reside in. I would love to be able to go there and stay there for a night or two and just kind of, you know, firsthand experience and kind of document what's going on with that.
Maybe we could connect with him.
Maybe we'll even do the whole thing of actually getting like what do they call it, K2 meters or whatever.
Yeah.
Just get a little ghost hunting equipment just to mess around with. I'm still a little scared of that shit, but
we'll reach out to the ghost hunters and see what they say to us.
Ghost hunters. But yeah, let's jump into 3 shots at that funny.
Do it. So what do we got this week?
I need to make that like a text ringtone or something.
You should. You could change your ringtone. That would be actually a little more comical.
Yeah, instead of me having to duck every time I'm around you.
Jeez.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, you love it, but when that volume is all the way up and no one's paying attention, people are ready to drop, duck, and roll.
All right, so my wife picked out a very funny video for this week. It's called Would Not Believe Your Eyes.
Recorded from my back pocket.
You would not believe your eyes. 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 You would not.
God, those look like my legs, and I haven't even been out in the summer yet. Oh boy. Oh, hi, Bill. Hi, Bill. What you doing over there?
Oh, I did not have sexual relations.
I did not have relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. It was consensual.
All right, so my clip is called Conservative Kitty, and I think, Paul, you'll get a kick out of this one.
Hi, my name is Erin. I use she, her pronouns, and I am this...
The cat was like, stop it. I am so embarrassed of you.
I thought she was going to start to cry, to be honest with you.
Conservative Kitty. I like it. All right, so yours is titled Ride or Die. Do you want to give any setup for this?
No, you're ride or die.
Ride or die, bitch.
You got it.
I get in front of that.
Oh, no. This is not going to end well. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. He knocked over a
fucking idiot.
Oh, wow.
Boys and girls,
fire hydrant.
Boys and girls, the lesson of that video is don't ghost ride.
Oh.
It's just, it's going to end bad. I never understood why people were so excited about that craze.
Yeah. First off, before you do something like that, check your wheel alignment first.
I really don't think that was
if
on
you
the
let
agenda.
go of the steering wheel a little bit and it starts to turn one way or another,
he's like, I'm just going to fucking crash my car. I don't care about no alignment.
Wow. Wow. People just astound me every day. It's amazing.
I do have another video maybe at the end if you'd like, since you have the whole cat thing going. I can tell you what to type in.
Okay.
Because you might get an enjoyment out of this. Just type in Kathleen Cochran.
Kathleen with a K.
Yep.
Kathleen.
Leen. And God rest her soul, by the way. Cochrane. And just type cat attack.
Cochran?
Cochrane.
Oh, Cochran.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Kathleen Cochran.
So before I actually show this, Kathleen Cochran was a reporter for Fox 8 News in Cleveland. She actually passed away a couple of years ago, but I want to just say it. But this made her go viral years back. You might have seen this.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Hi, everybody, and thank you for joining us tonight. Jail is not enough for the judge who sentenced this pair on animal abuse charges.
Fox 8 News reporter Kathleen Cochran live in Russell Township with the
you can already hear it.
Hi, Bill and Stacy. Well, the couple is accused of throwing two cats like this one here
Oh,
out of their
man.
car and killing them. Now, as part of their sentence, this little guy's having fun, but now as part of their sentence, the couple is going to have to come right here.
Just wait.
Well, there are lots of cats here. All of them are nice, and honestly, it's my luck that something like that would just happen. I'm obviously not a cat person, but the people here do say that they are looking forward to this couple coming in and hope that they can leave here with some type of an education. I'd been holding that cat. Everything had been going well until right when we came on the air, but I'm fine. Maybe just a little.
I bet it was the voice.
About reporters and animals, and that will end up on a reel for somebody.
Oh, no kidding. That was like an out-of-body experience. How embarrassing.
No, we're glad you're okay. That's all that matters. So
I'm
Thanks,
just
Kevin.
fine.
Thanks.
Thanks.
All right.
It was like literally, they didn't give a shit. That one always just resonates every time I see like a cat scratch fever or, something like that. So I don't know if you've ever saw that, but I wanted to share it with you since.
Never saw that before.
Poor woman. I mean, I actually watched that live on TV. And literally I saw her go, and they went right to the package. I was like, oh my God, that girl is so pissed off.
That sucks so much.
But yeah.
Wow.
So don't mess with the kitty cat.
All right, folks. Well,
thanks for sticking around for this one, guys.
Yeah.
If you did get this far.
Yeah, if you gotten this far, thank you. Like we said, we didn't really have a whole plan for this except for just kind of let it go, and that's what happened. This is what happens when you need to pile up an episode just in case you miss a week. You know what I mean? But thanks for sticking around.
Yes.
Rate, like, and subscribe, and we will see you next Tuesday.
Peace.
Epstein didn't kill himself.
Investigating.